On a good Thursday night for baseball in the Badger State. There's a look at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw: 4 hits in 16 tries. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Softly hit to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting 4th, first baseman.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 left for Washington, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Gio Gonzalez for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Mike Trout, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. This one's down to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. Now in the box, Chris Davis. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Third baseman, number 6.
Settling in now, Anthony Rendon. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
In now, Jason Worth. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Catcher, Matt Weeder.
Fouled straight back. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate.
Man, now this guy at the plate, he usually doesn't miss much. And when you misses a pitch in that spot, that ball usually gets punished.
Swing and a little tapper. And he's set down, 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6.
So striding in, number 7. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Hit in the air out to center field. Camping under it is Worth. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Ready now, Gio Gonzalez. 9-1-2 due up. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Contreras goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, and there's 1 away.
7. Shortstop.
Riding in once again, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in for his second at bat, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Murphy.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Stepping into the box, Carlos Gomez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9.
Now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This one's flared toward left center. Turner onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play. And digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gomez posts under it. 1 down. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Batter number 3, shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll dive back in safely. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Davis ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So no runs. In now is Anthony Rendon. A base hit in his first trip. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Davis is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go full ball.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1-1. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Striding in once again, Gio Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gomez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton
Stepping in and
Kershaw.
ready for another shot, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Line drive to center field. Worth is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's big Aaron Judge. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Judge is retired to start out the 7th. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Softly hit here down the line, but it'll be a foul ball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Anthony Rendon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that's through into center field, base hit. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Boy, that big leadoff hit right there really sets the table for them with an opportunity to take the lead the rest of the game.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
8-game streak. He's
Third
swinging the
baseman,
bat
number
really
13,
well.
Manny Machado.
Ready once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And now they'll get him at third base, trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Adam Eaton will pinch hit here. And
hitting for the Nationals, number 4, Adam Eaton.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Now batting.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Matt Albert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jose Lobaton is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Lobaton.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis on the move. 1 out.
Now batting.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Oh, he got away with a changeup there. 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing by Gomez and a ground ball to short. They may want to hurry. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Ichiro Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 51, Ichiro Suzuki.
There goes Gomez. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Gene Segura standing in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Back to first, and that was a sparkler. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, 1 for 5. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Nationals take a 2-1 lead. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning. Trevor Gott comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 76, Trevor Gott.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Worth. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 27.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Worth is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number
Stepping
13,
into the box, Manny Machado. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Worth going back at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And no one will get this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul. To 2 balls and 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Stepping in now, number 7. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Sean Doolittle takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Lobaton. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Adam Lind will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping up now, Trey Turner. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And he strikes out again. Sammy Solis comes on to start the home.
Washington, number 36, Sammy Solis.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings. Adrian Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 9, second baseman.
Striding in, Gene Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Here comes the winning run for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Grounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
And guys, the Brewers were given an excellent starting pitching performance from this man, Clayton Kershaw. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously, I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Trey Turner becomes the first out of the inning.
Adam Eaton.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Garcia has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. At the plate, Gene Segura. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, hey, it was a tough loss to start the road trip. You lose a game by 1 run. It's always tough to take, but particularly on the road, knowing that you just weren't able to come through. But you forget all that. You come back and you win game 2, and you start your trip feeling pretty good about yourself.
Second, the shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Here's Chris Davis now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a chance at a big season milestone here. One more home run to reach 50 on the season. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
50 home runs. That's not a big year. That's a huge year. That's select company right there. Rare air. Not many guys are reaching the 50 homer mark. That's an impressive number.
Here's Manny Machado now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Strasburg on 1-1. To short, hit hard. Turner has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Into the box, number 7. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Batting 7. Catcher Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that extends the inning for Ichiro Suzuki.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Ichiro Suzuki. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And this is fouled straight back. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So striding forward now, Steven Strasburg. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, Max Scherzer. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner loves it, and he's set down, one away.
The batter, number 9.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Strasburg comes set. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're up 1-0. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Up next for Washington.
In now is Adam Eaton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss got him reaching, and he makes the throw to first. Eaton is retired, 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
This is line to left. Ichiro is there, and he'll make the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the alley in left center, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 9-game hitting streak.
Right fielder. Right.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Sent on the ground out to second. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play.
Third baseman number 13.
Digging in for his second at bat, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Striding in once again, number 7. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick. Here's Chris Davis now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Washington.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to left. Ichiro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. A base hit in his first trip. Strasburg on 1-1. Swing, and the ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And he got him. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Full count. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 31.
Standing in, Max Scherzer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Ready on 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go. Digging in to try it again. Andrelton Simmons comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ripped toward the gap in right. Simmons racing for second now. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Wieters becomes the first out of the inning. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swinging bunt up the line. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. So they do get their first hit, but they're digging in once again. Gene Segura, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark, that's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and still able to get the base hit.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Mike Trout. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
A.J. Cole Takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. That's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Standing in now, number 7. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And he is in there. Here's Ichiro now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the 0-2 pitch. Sent toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
In now, Gene Segura. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Ready with the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. In now is Adam Eaton. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So stepping in, Chris Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 3 up, 3 down. Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that and he still gets a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Ike Trout.
Into the box, Mike Trout. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone! A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. Eaton on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Riding in once again, number 7. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hard hit toward the hole. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Into the box now, Ichiro Suzuki. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Brewers 8 and the Nationals nothing. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ryan Zimmerman is retired to kick off the inning. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. This one's down to 3rd. On to 1st, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andrelton Simmons. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The next 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Ready for another shot now, Max Scherzer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Now batting, Orlando Arcia. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis going back, and this one is gone. A home run. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. Stepping in now, Manny Machado. As he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, number 7. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right side, hit hard. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Turned on down the line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Well, what an outing. I mean, 100 pitches, you're into the 9th inning. I know he hasn't got an out yet, but it really looks good. What a strong outing for him.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trey Turner becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled straight back. First and second now, 1 man out. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Here's Chris Davis now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further.